One of the things I love about making YouTube videos is that every now and then I'll post a video about something, like recently my house lights that I put up, and then I'll get somebody reach out to me through email to say, hey, I own a company or I work with a company that also has a product similar to something that you did that we'd like you to try out. So after I posted that video, I got an email from these guys. This is Lumary, or Lumary. I believe it's Lumary. I asked Google, they said Lumary. So anyways, Lumary is a company that makes RGB lights for outdoor, very similar to the ones that I posted in a previous video, but they offer a full suite of outdoor and indoor lights. And so they asked if I would do a review on these lights for them, to which I gladly said yes. So I got the Lumary email and accepted the video, and then I got to thinking, Lumary. Why does that sound so familiar? Lumary, 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 Lumary. Rack my brain, I racked my brain, and then, just like that, it hit me. That was supposed to be like a light bulb going over my head. That's what I had in mind for that. Welcome to our home office slash studio located in our backyard. Now, why am I showing you this awesome place? Well, because those. We were looking for some recessed LED can lighting when we built this place, and nothing was available at the time except for one offering from a company called, you guessed it, Lumary. You see, each one of these can lights is hooked up to an app, which is hooked up to our Wi-Fi, which gives us the ability to control each one of these lights and change colors. Turn them red, turn them yellow, turn them green, whatever you want them to be, or flip them back to white. So we already own Lumary. I already have the app installed. Look, it's right there on my phone. So on today's episode of Don't Burn the House Down, I'm going to show you the full installation steps as well as how to run the app, and I'll give you my honest thoughts on the Lumary Smart Outdoor Spotlights. They are 36 watts, they are 3,000 lumens, they have 16 million colors, which we're going to go through one by one. No, we're not. But we're going to install these somewhere here around the house, and I'll give you my honest take on how they work. So you know the drill by now. Don't burn the house down. What? Whoa! Ah! Okay, so first things first, my favorite part. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
So starting out, flip it open, beautiful. Oh wow. Got some spikes. These are metal. Holy cow. Well, if they're not metal, they're really hard plastic. No, I'm pretty sure those are metal. And then we have the individual spotlights. I assume this is our power supply. Yes, indeed. This is our app and our controller right there. And a ton of wire. All right. Okay, so I've got to point something out here. The build quality of this stuff it's insane. I'm fairly confident these are metal, but these are also metal. Like, these are not some cheap plastic. Okay, yeah, so I just want to point that out as I'm unboxing everything here. The installation appears to be pretty simple. The ground stake, little twisty guy here. Twisty guy goes through there, ground stake goes through there. And then you're gonna put them in the ground and point them and program them on the app, I assume. So, let me get the rest of these unboxed. I just need to pause for a minute to point out these things. I don't know what they're made of. They're definitely metal of some sort, but they are really well built. So let me get the rest of these out real quick. I'm digging through here. They also have a remote control, for crying out loud. That's pretty awesome. One thing I really wanted to check is the waterproof rating of these lights. These are IP65. Now, IP65 is considered waterproof, but you cannot submerge them. So obviously you wouldn't want to do that anyways, but these cannot be submerged in water. So that's kind of important to remember when you're putting these around your landscaping. If you happen to have a spot that's low lying that maybe accumulates a couple inches of water, you're gonna want to keep these clear from there, especially the power adapter. So IP65 means, yep, they're good to be outside, but don't let them sit in the water. Another thing that stands out to me is just how long these things actually are, okay? So I started the power brick right here at my driveway. If we count from there, you are about 7 feet to get to the control box. And the distance to your first light is about 18 feet. So you can plug that guy in 18 feet away in your power receptacle, and you have 18 feet of cord to play with here. Now, I will say that out of the box, all of these lights are separated by little butt connectors here in the lines. So, right there, I'm sure you can see that. It's a little watertight connection. And after every single one of the lights, it has that watertight connection. So if you only want to use one of these lights, if you can literally unplug all the rest of them. They're all daisy chained together. From that end, all the way down there, you can see it at the driveway. The final light is all the way down here. I think the box says 65 feet. Definitely looks like 65 feet. So a lot of cord to work with for 6 overall total spotlights. Hey there, Editor Matt here. Just wanted to point out that in the very next scene, there is going to be a flashing light that happens right after I plug in these lights. So if you are sensitive to flashing lights, be aware. It's coming up right after this. Okay, so before we actually play with these too much, I figured I'd plug them in, program up to the app, and see how they work. So, sitting here, oh my gosh, okay, that's bright. Hold on. Okay, so obviously those are flashing, which means they're ready to connect. So I'm in the app here. I am on my 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi because these will not work on 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna go up to the add. I'm going to add device. It's discovering devices and it shows it right there. So we're gonna click add. They are being added as we speak. Okay, after about 30 seconds, the lights went solid. The app says they are successfully added. I'm going to rename them. We're going to rename these outside spotlights. Done. And done. Cool little animation. It says, please set the number of bulbs according to the actual number of bulbs in the string. That's cool. So it can support a maximum of 48 and a minimum of 5. So we have 6. We'll keep it at 6. And here we go. So now we can do color. Oh, yep, there we go. Change the colors. What if I can click on them individually here? Click on 6. Oh, yep, confirm. We can do RGBAI. That's fun. We can do a chase. We can do rainbow. Do a gradient. Now, obviously these are not laying in the right order. Just breathing. It's kind of cool. A lot of stuff in here for different scenes. You can also sync them up to music. So if we're gonna do rhythm music. Nah. So it's responding to my voice. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Me. It's fun. Gaming music. Or gaming lights, I should say. Romantic lights. Holler at the wife here and have her see if she's wooed by the romantic lights. Alright. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, these things are very bright. They're casting over on the wall quite a bit. Especially when you go white. So, alright. Now, to figure out where I'm actually going to put these. Oh, here's a cool little feature I just realized. So this is a fill, so all the lights will turn one color as you click them. This one here lets you choose individual lights. So let's say I want to go blue, but I want only that one, that one, that one. I guess it's more of a purple. That one, that one. You can change them kind of one by one. That's really cool. You can literally pick, hey, I want that one red, that one green, that one yellow. Nice. Okay. If I find any more really cool things in the app here, I'll definitely jump in and show these to you. But for now, where am I going to put them? So for tonight, and for testing purposes, I installed these just right here in the yard, facing up at the house. And once the sun goes down, I'll kind of aim them a bit, dial them in, and see how they do by illuminating the entire house up here. Now I actually have the perfect use for these guys. See, every Halloween we decorate the entire yard with Halloween stuff. We do a haunted house in our garage, the whole 9 yards. And these spotlights, because they're so far spaced out, are going to be the perfect addition to our graveyard that we have out here in the front yard. So I'm going to use each and every one of these spotlights to accent a spooky guy around the yard here. And since there's so much court in between, that's going to be perfect. So that will be their home after this, but we're just going to test these guys out tonight. So I'm going to give this sun a few hours to go down, and then we'll be right back to see how these look. All right. Well, if the darkness and the sound of the world around me didn't give it away, it is officially nighttime. So we're going to kick these lights on. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Okay. These things are freaking bright. Okay, let me back up a little bit. So in the app here, I don't know if you can read that because it is kind of dark, but this is the gradient pattern. So let me go to the flow pattern here. Well, that's cool too. Okay. All right, so these lights are extremely bright. Here's a rainbow pattern right here. Oh. Here's a chase pattern where you can pick your own colors, looks like. Oh, wow. Okay. The RGBAI. Now in the app, you can edit each and every one of these scenes. The jump, breathing, blink. The RGBAI, for example, you can click the 3 dots. You can change the different colors that you want it to transition between. You can modify the speed down here. Just take a step back and look at those. Those are very, very bright. Wow, I honestly didn't expect them to be that bright. Give me an idea, look down the line here. They do a really good job of illuminating the house, and I didn't even really aim these very well. I just kind of pointed them at what looked like a uniform angle, obviously when I position these to where they're permanently going to be, I'll do a better job of aiming them. But I'm shocked by how much light those put off. I mean, realistically, you don't really need other lights on the front of your house if you're using something like this. I mean, it's crazy. See if I can go into just the colors here. Here we go. So I'm gonna pick this sort of red color down here for these guys, and a blue color here for these guys. And look at that. That is really cool looking. Wow, okay. Breathing is really cool. I think that might be my favorite. Actually, you know what? Maybe I like the gradient better. I do like that gradient. It's very nice, and that's not, okay, hold on a second. Let's look at something here. That is 50%, okay, brightness is at 100%. I was curious. Okay. There we go. That's turning the brightness down on them. Well, it's very hard to see on the camera, I think. Turn up to about 50% brightness here. My dark blue. Take it all the way up. So as these are just really nicely cycling on the front of the house here, a quick check to Amazon has these lights. They are currently at 5 stars on their reviews, 18 reviews. They retail for, it looks like $249.99, but right now on Amazon you can do a $40 coupon if you click on that. So about $210 plus tax. And I will say that these are wonderful for the amount of work that you don't have to put in to put these in the ground. They literally take 2 minutes to install, but the lighting effect is so dramatic on the front of your house or wherever you're going to put them. And I'm even imagining if we had more trees out here, which we only have 2, we could light up individual trees, we could light up individual pieces of landscaping or bushes or whatever the case may be. I mean, the sky is the limit. I really don't feel like I'm using these to their fullest extent, just having them on the front of the house here. But this is where I get the most bang for my buck, because it's obviously such a big palette to be able to paint with this light. So one last look here and some final thoughts. So I DIY'd this pattern. This is a gradient pattern. I picked 5 different colors. I set the speed and the brightness down to 25% so that it's not kind of blasting through the windows of the house and being super bright. And it's just a nice, calm transition between the colors. Like I said earlier, the value on these lights is insane. The build quality, they literally feel like they're made out of cast iron. I know they're not, but they're definitely made out of some sort of very durable material, whether it's a metal or a very, very hard composite of some sort. The build quality is insane. They're IP65 rated. The 6 lights cover a bunch of space. These aren't spaced out as far as they could be. I actually have these closer than they need to be. But for the ease of use and the amount of light that you get, you cannot beat these guys. So the link for these will be in my description for the video below. And if you have any questions about these or any other products, hopefully we'll see some more Lumary videos here in the coming future as we add more lights to the house and kind of have some more fun with them. So thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, again, just send me an email or drop me a comment. Otherwise, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.